Dear Black people, I hope you had a good Christmas. I hope this year Santa brought you some accountability too, because blaming white people for your problems won't solve them. Love you, Uncle A.
Oh, so fabulous. Hi guys, welcome to the channel. It's your girl Leah. If this is your first time coming across my channel, you're welcome. I do hope you decide to subscribe, and if you are a returning subscriber, you guys know that I love you. It's so good to have you here. Welcome back. So first of all, a little disclaimer: this video is strictly for educational and conversational purposes. Please do not search out anyone that I talk about in this video. Do not send them any kind of hate or hate speech or any threats or violence. This channel does not support that. Please, we just want to have a conversation. So you guys, I came across this video a few days ago and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. Let me play it right now. So you guys, when I saw that video, I was like, okay, I was curious. I went to this man's TikTok page and I was not expecting what I saw. You see, he has videos like that over and over and over again, like thousands of them. That is what his TikTok page is about. This man is about preaching, in quote, love beyond color. Black people can be racist too. Black people stop playing the victim. White people need love too. Instead of holding white people accountable for slavery, go back and give that same energy to the Africans who sold you to slavery. You know, he keeps saying so many things. He's giving coon energy. He's giving brainwashed. Like, you guys, I couldn't believe some of the things he had to say. Let me just play some of his videos so that you guys will understand how serious this is.
Most white people are racist. The majority of them are against racism and love young color. White people today cannot control their ancestors' actions. Stop blaming white people who had nothing to do with it. Love young color.
In the past, you felt like you could never vote for a Republican, but I understand you told one of our producers, if Joe Biden runs again, you'd vote for a Republican this time. You'd vote for Donald Trump next time.
Yes, correct.
My issue is when black people want to blame their white neighbor who works 9 to 5 for systemic racism. Like, they got the power to change it. Instead of the elected Democratic officials that they, vote for, that's in power, that actually have the power to change it. You got people whose ancestors weren't even slaves that are claiming they were affected by slavery in the past. I get out of here with that BS. Black girl follow train is just ignorant. I'm not going to follow someone based on the color of their skin. Just imagine if a white person were to start a follow me if you're white train. Y'all be over here screaming racism so quick. Was it okay for y'all to do it? No. See, that's double standard. I will say this to anybody in any group of people. I don't care. Facts are facts. Actually, I probably wouldn't say it to Jews. Because if the day Kanye like that and he's a billionaire, imagine what they do to me.
People have actually been responding to some of his videos, trying to call him out and trying to make him see reason why what he's doing is not making sense, but he always comes back with responses. Let me just play a couple of them right now and then we'll come back and talk.
Him said, on my way to Africa to ask them why they sold my ancestors to white people, then turned around and tried to blame white people for slavery. They took no accountability. Love beyond color. Number one, just because he's been miseducated about the African resistance to slavery, don't make it true. Number two, this particular obscuring of history glosses over how African leaders like the King of Congo wrote a letter to the King of Portugal telling him to stop slavery. Number three, that's important because like it says right here, this letter contradicts the story that African kings sold their own into slavery has been retold by the countless times in history books. Moreover, this also shows that similar to Queen Nzinga's stance against the slavery, a century later, she fought almost 40 years against Portuguese for the freedom of her people. Number four, King Alfonso of Congo literally converted to Catholicism in order to try to earn his humanity of not only him, but also his people. In this letter he wrote, each day the traitors are kidnapping our people, children of this country, sons of our nobles and vassals, even people of our own family. This corruption and depravity are so widespread that our land is entirely depopulated. Number five, as stated in the earlier point, we also have Queen Nzinga of present-day Angola. The monarch of the Madumbu people was a resilient leader who fought against the Portuguese from expanding their slave trade in Central Africa. Number six, Even when he says try to blame white people for slavery and took no accountability, what does he mean? Number 6, this man being so facetious that even when it comes to African involvement in slavery, we see that Ghana has formally apologized for their role in the transatlantic slave trade, as well as Benin. Number 8, you see it says love beyond color right here and love beyond color right here, right? It's almost like he's trying to all lives matter his way into gaslighting black folks for a little bit of attention. Am I right or am I right? Number 9, not only did Ghana take accountability for his involvement with the slave trade, they've also encouraged African Americans to come back home, saying they will help us set up. Number 10, this is an illustration of how you sell your way into buying into anti-black dispositions about your people at the expense of getting a little bit of views. Number 11, I know some folks in the comment section are trying to bring it up. The same way we can acknowledge that this country was built on free slave labor is the same reason why the descendants of those enslaved people ain't ready to leave yet. Pay what you weigh, baby. Number 12, how come we never pose the question, if you don't like hearing about racism in a country built on racism, why don't you leave? My final point, what did we learn here today, class? That these folks be so lost in the sauce, they will make up claims pulled out the side of their neck just to be able to get a couple views. And that's what we call trying to manufacture a conflict for your people at the expense of what? Trying to sell some hoodies? Education is elevation. And speaking of selling hoodies, man, I ain't gonna sell my dignity for mine, though. Ask them why they sold my...
All right, first of all, if you're going to screenshot my video and talk about me, at least be man enough to tag me in the video. And second of all, I never said all Africans sold black people to white people. You're taking what I said out of context. You pulled up a couple articles of a couple countries apologizing, and you get another, right? Why? Because they're predominantly black countries? Why don't you keep the same energy for white people? Most white people have been apologized for slavery, even though the majority of them had nothing to do with it. But it's not good enough when they apologize, though, right? But it's cool when black people do it, though, right? You know, just apologies accepted. All good. The majority of black people are still crying about reparations. And 90% of your ancestors, if not more, weren't even slaves to begin with. I mean, if y'all just want free money and not have to work for anything in life, just say that. Instead of trying to act like y'all owe something. And love beyond color is like, all lives matter? Stop it. You're reaching now. Love beyond color is supporting equality for all and to love one another, regardless of color of their skin. The last thing I need is attention, let alone from black people who's in denial and who just want to blame white people for their problems and not have any accountability for their actions. It's funny how some black people get triggered if the world doesn't revolve around them. It revolves around all of us, and that includes white people too. Black people is not just my people. All people are my people.
So do you guys get it now? I cannot believe that a black man would sit down and make these videos. And yeah, just as expected, I went to his comment section, and guess who is in the comment section bigging him up? Yeah, you guys know, the palm-colored folks. White people love this guy. They keep saying, we love you, thank you for speaking the truth, and this and that. And guess what? This guy is smart because he's making money off of this. He sells hoodies. He is making money off of this.
Love you for this. We'll be buying a hoodie. Can you ship to the UK? Yes, we definitely do ship to the UK. We ship anywhere in the world.
I feel like these are the kind of people that make them not take us seriously. People that come to their defense, people that say stuff like this and make it look like it's okay. Because I feel like when black people do not have one voice, when we have people cooning and defending them and basically bowing to white supremacy and stuff like that, it gives these people the impression that we are a joke. From the energy I get from this guy, he's just kissing the white man's ass, uplifting the palm-colored people above every other people under the disguise of we are all one color. Love beyond color, let's all love each other. Now, I'm sure you guys are not going to be shocked when I say this, but yeah, I saw pictures of him with mixed children. Does that come as a shock to anybody? I wasn't shocked. Obviously, he's married to a white woman, and this just reminds me of a video that I made last year of this guy. This particular guy had that same energy. This one was giving me Get Out vibes. He had the blank stare and this smile.
You guys are not going to get any scholarships because this is a hate crime.
Hey friends, it's Abraham. Yes, I'm actually here at the Walmart in Cedar City. Yes, I live in the state of Utah and I love it. It's a great place with wonderful people. And I gotta talk to you about that video that you just saw. That's an example of fake outrage. Let me tell you more. So do you remember about 2004, there was a movie, very popular movie, really funny movie, with the Wayans brothers. It was called White Chicks. It was two black actors with white face on. There was no outrage. No one was upset. As a matter of fact, I think that movie made a ton of money. A lot of people were so excited about it. So therefore, there should be no outrage, no one upset over a bunch of very cool, awesome, nice kids in Cedar City with blackface on. It's Halloween. Again, this is Abraham. I support this message. I live in the state of Utah. I actually know these people. There's nothing rude about those kids doing blackface. Thanks so much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day and keep smiling. Hey friends, so it's Abraham. A couple days ago, I did a video about White Lives Matter. And in that video, I said, my kids are white. And you know what's interesting about that? I meant that 100%, right? Still working on those t-shirts. I hope that I will have some great news and updates for you shortly. Hope you have a good rest of your day.
They have the same energy. Like, they look like they've been brainwashed. You guys, if you've seen Get Out, you know what I'm talking about. They have this, I don't know. It's just something really weird going on. Like, you guys to tell me what's happening. I am genuinely concerned. Now that I think about it, I'm really worried for his kids, because these kids are half black. They're going to be navigating the world as half black people. And if they have the same mentality that their father does, I don't know how easy or how hard life is going to be for them, because they are probably going to be up for a rude awakening, because their father tries to, in quote, fight rape to the season, but you can't fight rape to the season by being in denial and acting like it doesn't exist. So that is the problem. I feel like as black people, we should be aware of the way society sees and treats us and what they expect of us, and even the prejudices they have and the stereotypes, because it helps us know how to navigate the world. And I feel like his children are not going to have that. Well, whatever, I'm going to end this video here. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, share to your friends. If you like my content, subscribe as well, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Nope. Yo, they're just having fun. Y'all really weird for hating on them. If it was the other way around, y'all be screaming, racist!